Hey everyone, and welcome to my first live video. I am a representative of the paint line DIY clay and chalk paint, and we are attending a boot camp in Delaware. And leading up to boot camp, Debbie has us doing some challenges that are making me step out of my comfort zone a bit. One of them is doing a Facebook Live video. I'm definitely more of a sit at the back of the classroom type of person. So I guess that's probably why I need this so much, because in this industry, really to be able to grow my business and show people different techniques and things, I need to be able to be in front of the camera. I was going to do kind of like a dialogue to follow, but my son, who is so wise, told me to just turn on the camera and be myself. Easier said than done, but here we are, and this is me. I thought that maybe I would just kind of give you a tour of my workshop. It should take a few minutes. You know, nothing too exciting, but you know, it's my first video, so hopefully you guys will be kind to me. And let's see, it says swipe left to see your viewers. Oh, hey Debbie and Kent. Miss you, Kent. Okay, so anyways, here's my workshop. So I thought what I would do is show some of the projects that I'm currently working on, and I'll tell you the paint colors from the paint line that I'm selling, DIY. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'll try to answer. Like I said, this is my first time using this platform. So anyway, so here we go. Okay, so that's my barn that I have at the back of the property that has all of my projects that are awaiting for me to jump in and paint them a little bit at a time. Let's see. This is a little chair I'm doing for a little girl. It's done in mermaid tail, which is one of my most favorite aquas. And that is the chair cover that I'll be covering it with. It's going to be really cute. This is a dresser that I'm working on. It's going to be in the shop. It's going to be displaying a lot of my inventory, but also will be for sale. And I am painting that in vintage linen, which is one of my most favorite whites. It kind of has a little bit of a gray undertone, but I tend to go back to it more and more. I really like it. The top of the dresser will be in wood. Let's see. This is a French country chair that I'm working on, just waiting to put on the new fabric. It's done in skeleton key, letterpress gray, and then washed with a dark gray over the top to give it some dimension. Letterpress gray is probably my favorite gray that I go to over and over again. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just kind of a classic French country type gray. This is a chair I did about a year ago. I have two of them. I have not been able to sell them. But I think they'd look great at the end of a farm table with maybe some other chairs in between that are, you know, metal or wood or something different. Here's a little table that's going into a hair salon next week. I did this in skeleton key, which is more of like a teal gray. I did the top in letterpress gray. And then this is a transfer, kind of like a vinyl sticker. I also will be selling these in the shop, and I will be teaching classes on how to use that. It's done by IOD Transfers. Here is a chair that I'm working on that's getting a Texan shabby chic. It's going to be done in this cow print, which is super fun. I cannot upholster myself, but you know, I have somebody that does it for me. And this is done also in mermaid tail with black underneath. The motorcycle my husband and son are working on, they painted that in Fancy Farm Girl, or what's that, Fancy Farm Girl? No, Gypsy Green. And I'm hoping they don't get it up and running because it worries me a lot. So here's a china cabinet I am doing in, again, letterpress gray on top, old school on the bottom, and then over it with a black wax. Here's a buffet that's going to be going into the shop. As I tripped over my mess. It's waiting for new hardware. It's going to have farmhouse hardware on it. And all this stuff I have to wait for my husband. I really need to learn how to do you work with tools and stuff. This is a big cow print that I'm working on that's going to be in the shop. Here is a white desk that I'm working on for a little girl. That's just about done. That's done in the vintage linen, so you can see what it looks like when it's finished. And let's see, that's where I do all the flowers. Here is the flower pots that we're going to be using for our workshop that I'm having on August 30th. So I hope that you can join me for that. And I guess that's about it. Everyone's leaving, so it must be super boring. But anyways, I did it, Debbie, and that was a requirement, so I don't think anyone is really supposed to watch. Well, they're supposed to, but if they don't, I don't think that I lose out on my points, hopefully. So anyways, have a great day.